You may feel like you aren't able to do a deep squat, but in reality, you aren't either properly educated or you have imbalances or weaknesses that you need to address. Ooh, I got some shit to talk to y'all about. So it's a post that I just recently posted about in regards to squats and me giving different ranges of motion, right? Just talking about different ranges of motion. And ATG, acid to grass, whatever you want to call it, to me is a full range of motion. But one thing I'm noticing that a lot of people DM me, commenting, and saying, man, my knees hurt, blah, blah, blah. I can't get this low, I'm too old. I do want you to understand. I want you to understand this. It's not that you're old, it's not that your knees hurt. The issue is imbalances. You have weak points, whether it be ankle mobility, whether it be tight hamstrings or tight glutes, whether it be weak hamstrings or weak glutes or even a weak core. These things need to be addressed in order to achieve the range I was referring to. It doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, 60. Do understand age is within movement. I try to get you all to understand this. So a great example of this is as a baby, right? A lot of people don't even realize until you have a baby how flexible and mobile you are. When you're seeing your baby move in regards to the flexibility and mobility, you're at all. But one thing I want you to understand is you can still move like this, yet the only reason why you aren't able to at the moment is because of all of the movements you've cut off throughout the years. So do understand, if you're not someone who's getting down and standing up on a regular basis, guess what? After a while, because you've taken away these movements over the course of the years, it's going to be a lot more difficult in order to do these things. If you're someone who's sitting down for a large amount of time, if you've been doing this for over the years, do understand that you will start to see imbalances in the muscle, and it will be overall a lot more difficult over time to be able to stand up. And this is why I tell y'all, training is very important, because training should really be you incorporating exercises and movements in the gym that complement your lifestyle. That's one thing I see that I get very frustrated in regards to, is when people incorporate movements or exercise in ways that aren't beneficial to their lifestyle. It's for one, increasing the chance of you getting injured. Two, you have to worry about not being able to move as fluently as you should be. So I do want you all to understand, at the end of the day, you may think you aren't able to move that way, but yet that goes to show how much knowledge you have and how in tune you are with your body. If there's I'm talking about a super underlining issue in regards to physical limitation or some type of health issue or health condition that doesn't allow you to be able to do that, that's a different scenario. But yet I'm talking to my common folk. I'm talking to the people that have 10 toes, 10 feet, and so on and so forth. Do understand that at the end of the day, the only reason why you aren't able to do some of these things is because you haven't been incorporating these type of movements in your workouts, in your lifestyle over the years. And that's why it may seem impossible. But guess what? There's no need to be alarmed. If you need coaching or help to better understand how to do these things, as well as move more efficiently to complement your lifestyle, all you need to do is either slide in the DMs and hit me with a 24-week program. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna get you started and start getting you pointed in the right direction. Because one thing I'm noticing with a lot of people, they don't really understand how their body works on both a physical and mental level. And this is outside of nutrition. Nutrition is a whole nother story. And I do want you all to understand, we want to use nutrition to manipulate how we can recover as well as perform in both the gym and within our lives and lifestyles. So with that said, you may feel like you aren't able to do a deep squat, but in reality, you aren't either properly educated or you have imbalances or weaknesses that you need to address. Like I said, if you need help with that, all you gotta do is slide in the DMs. We can get a program started that points you in the right direction. But also, all you need to do is like, share, subscribe if you don't have the funds available, and look out for loads of content addressing these scenarios. All I want to do on YouTube is make sure I'm giving you all the right information and the right content that can help point you in the right direction in regards to performing the way you want to perform, as well as, or being able to build the physique you want to build, and last but not least, be able to maintain what you want to maintain. But with that said, if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in to Coach K's Fitness Tips. Let's get it.